Hey guys, this is Dimitri with JoesGE&x, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to replace the headband jack on your AirPod Max Type-C model. So there's two models. We have the lightning cable, we have the Type-C. For this specific issue, the customer sent his headphones in saying that they do not connect via Bluetooth. If you pop this off the headband, you'll be able to inspect the jack through a microscope, and you could see that the pins are damaged, so we're going to be replacing this. The tools that you'll see me using to perform this repair, we do have them available on our website. I'll be using a 1.5mm flathead screwdriver. We got a T5, a plastic spudger. I'll be using a T3, some fine nose tweezers, a pry tool, and then I have a screwdriver here with replaceable bits. So we got the 1.5 or the 1.2, also known as the P5. We have a T2 bit, and instead of using a SIM tray remover, which you can use that, I just have a point bit we're going to be using to remove this. And we do also sell this part on our website. The link will be down in the description below for everything, as well as we do offer a mail and repair service. So if you want to send your headphones in for a repair, you are more than welcome to do so. So to start this off, I'm going to move all this aside. As far as this goes, we also sell a 50-in-1 toolkit, which that toolkit will literally have all the bits necessary to perform this repair. Alrighty, so first things first, I'm going to remove the left side from the headband. Just insert the pin, push down and pull the headband off. We will set that aside. And using the 1.2 star bit or the P5, we're going to remove the speaker housing. For this one, you do a quarter turn to the right on the bottom, quarter turn to the left. Once that is completed, with our pry tool, we're going to remove this. Where you see the L, you want to pry on the opposite side of that, because there is a ribbon that connects to the Bluetooth board. So to prevent it from being damaged or ripped, we're going to pry this from the right side. Just work your pry tool in there. Pry this up. Open it up. And the first thing you want to do is remove the speaker, because the speaker is magnetized and it catches screws really easy. You don't want to damage the driver. We'll be using a T3 screwdriver to remove the speaker driver. And for the last unique screw at the bottom, I'm just using the 1.5mm flathead. It's got 4 grooves. You're just gonna put the end into one of the grooves, push down, and just try to rotate it. Once that is out, we'll lift the speaker driver, get that out of the way. Alright, so next with our T3 driver, we're going to remove 1, 2 screws. And if you want, you could bunch the screws with the shields. Pop this shield out of there. And to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to unplug the speaker housing from the Bluetooth board using the plastic spudger, and I'm going to go ahead and disconnect these ribbons as well. Set that aside. disconnect this ribbon, and then I like to just come in here and pull this wire from the headband jack out of the groove that it's being held onto. Just makes it a lot easier to pull the Bluetooth board out, and with our flat head I'm going to use it to assist unplugging the headband jack wire from the Bluetooth board. Alright, so to remove the headband jack, we do have two little T2 screws, and then right here we have 4 T5 screws that we will be removing. We'll start with the T2 because there is another ribbon that is connected to the headband jack that we do want to disconnect. Once those screws are out of there, this metal tab, we're going to bend it up to expose the ribbon that's underneath. We'll go ahead and disconnect that, and now we'll proceed with removing the last 4 T5 screwdrivers to get the headband jack out of there.
Hey, this is Joe from the Sauna. If this video brought you value, please support us by buying parts, tools, refurbished electronics, or sending your device in for repair so we can keep offering you free repair tutorials. Back to the video.
I removed the headband jack. We do sell full assemblies where they come with the little jack piece where the headband plugs in already installed with this wire as well as this ribbon. However, we also do sell just the separate headband jack ribbon where it's just this wire and then this little piece right here where the headband plugs into. So if you just buy the separate part, just the ribbon, you want to be really careful when removing this so that you don't damage this ribbon right here. So in order to do that, with my flathead, I'm going to go underneath that one ribbon and pick it up so that it doesn't get hooked onto one of the screw holders, and we'll remove it. So this is the defective one. The pins are damaged on the inside, so we'll be replacing that. So when installing this, the same ribbon that I was talking about, you want to pull it to the jack itself just to kind of get it past that little groove where the screw goes into so that we don't damage it. And what I like to do is I just tack it with 2 screws. Now why I do this is because we want this to be straight. If we just fasten it with all 4 screws, this will not be straight, and it'll be a little bit funky when it comes down to just putting the headband back on. So I like to center it, and using my thumb I'm going to just push down so that it remains centered. And while applying pressure, holding it straight, I'm going to fasten the 2 screws that I initially installed. And with just these 2, if you throw them across from one another, one on the bottom, one on the top, and you fasten them down while holding it, it'll remain center, and that is exactly what we want. So we'll proceed with the last 2 screws. And now we are going to plug in this ribbon right here. I'm going to use tweezers and a spudger. The tweezers, I just use them to line up the ribbon with the plug-in. Once that is complete, we'll plug the Bluetooth board back into the headband jack. We'll take our speaker housing, plug it in. We are ready to install the speaker driver. When installing this, you'll see the 2 pins at the bottom. You want to make sure that those 2 pins are seated on this ribbon right there. Otherwise, if you have it upside down, the speaker will not work. And with the speaker, it'd be the same deal as the headband jack, using our T3. Perfect. And then we'll just pop the speaker housing back on, push it down, and using the 1.2 star bit or the P5 bit, we're going to secure this. So to secure it, we're doing a quarter turn to the left. You'll feel it stop. It's not going to want to go past that. On the bottom one, quarter turn to the right, quarter turn to the left, quarter turn to the right, and we are done. The last thing we need to do is just install this to the headband, and to do that, you don't want to force it in. Just gonna place it in there and just wiggle this back and forth while applying a little bit of pressure, and then it should clip in. And that is how you replace the headband jack on your AirPod Max Type-C edition. I guess people sometimes call these the 2nd gen. But also, quick note, when you are removing this, the way you removed it, that's the same exact way you plugged it in. So if you removed it like this, you want to plug it in like this. If you remove it like this, you want to plug it in the same way, because if, let's say for example, I removed it like this and I'm trying to plug it in while this is facing upward, you're going to damage the jack. That's the common issue for the jacks failing, is people will remove the cups from the headband, and then when they try to plug them in, they'll just jam them in and it bends the pins. Once again, all the tools you saw me using to do this repair, we do have them available on our website, as well as the part, and we do offer and provide a mail-in repair service if you choose to send your headphones in for a repair. Thanks for watching. Please hit that thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.
Thanks for watching the video, guys.
If you guys love what we do, please support us. You guys can click on the links that we have on the end screen. You guys can buy our parts, sales, or service so we can continue to make great videos for you guys for many more years. Thank you.